Rachel ʻjuːkɪtɛl is an American nightclub manager, hostess, and TV correspondent. She first encountered publicity when, following the September 11 attacks, a photo of her holding a picture of her fiancé copyright, who worked in the World Trade Center, was published by the New York Post and circulated worldwide. She made headlines again in 2010 as one of golfer Tiger Woods' mistresses as well as for an affair with actor David Boreanaz. In 2010 she appeared in the fourth season of the American reality television series Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew, which depicted her struggle with addiction. Early life: ʻjuːkɪtɛl is the granddaughter of Morris ʻjuːkɪtɛl, a Ukrainian-born Jewish-American restaurant and nightclub owner in the 1950s and 1960s, including the El Morocco Club. When ʻjuːkɪtɛl was 15, her father died, reportedly from an overdose of cocaine, which according to her, required her to mature quickly, and which she claims was one of the incidents in her life that led to her own addictions later. She graduated from Millbrook School in 1992 and graduated from the University of New Hampshire in 1996 with a degree in psychology. She spent 5 years after college as a news producer in New York for Bloomberg Television. Career: ʻjuːkɪtɛl ran the VIP section of some of the most successful clubs in New York, and was a special correspondent on nightlife for Extra. In 2005-06, she was the VIP hostess at Tao in Las Vegas, Nevada. In 2005, ʻjuːkɪtɛl moved to Las Vegas and became a host at the Tao nightclub, which is operated by Jason Strauss. As of 2009, she still lived in Las Vegas but was too old for being a VIP host anymore. In a November 2010 interview with the UK newspaper Daily Mail, Rachel announced she had applied for a license as a private detective. In 2013, she opened a New York City children's clothing boutique, White Lily. With her daughter as her inspiration, she sells fashionable children's clothing, stylish accessories, toys and gifts for boys and girls newborn to age 6. The store is also the only one in Manhattan to feature a high-end consignment section for baby and kids' clothes. Additionally, her savvy sense of style and hospitality and customer service backgrounds have led to a huge demand for her personal shopping services at White Lily. Media appearances: ʻjuːkɪtɛl was a cast member in the fourth season of the VH1 reality television program Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew, which documents notable persons being treated for substance abuse. Dr. Drew Pinsky, who normally is not involved with casting for the series, reportedly visited ʻjuːkɪtɛl personally in order to convince her to be cast on the show, for which he was paid $500,000 to appear, which is double the amount initially offered to her by producers. The season premiered in December 2010 and ran until January 2011. During the course of filming, ʻjuːkɪtɛl spoke of how her father's death when she was 15, the loss of her fiancé in the September 11 attacks, and her tendency to impulsively enter into relationships contributed to her addiction. Following her treatment by Pinsky, ʻjuːkɪtɛl entered a sober living facility in Malibu, California, though she left the facility with Pinsky's permission to visit the World Trade Center site, where she met with other 9/11 families. Personal life: ʻjuːkɪtɛl had been engaged to James Andrew O'Grady, an investment banker, who was killed in the September 11 attacks of the World Trade Center. A few days later, she appeared on the front page of the New York Post holding a picture of O'Grady, which was republished worldwide. ʻjuːkɪtɛl and her fiancé copyright's family subsequently debated the disposition of his estate. In 2004 ʻjuːkɪtɛl married Wall Street trader and childhood friend Stephen Aronkrans. Their marriage lasted 4 months. In late 2009, the National Enquirer published a story that alleged that ʻjuːkɪtɛl had had an affair with Tiger Woods at the Australian Masters, which he denied. However, ʻjuːkɪtɛl had been photographed by the National Enquirer entering Tiger Woods' room while in Australia in 2010. She later scheduled a news conference to discuss Woods' alleged affairs, but she and her attorney Gloria Auld cancelled due to unforeseen circumstances. According to Lisa Bloom, Ald's daughter, ʻjuːkɪtɛl was given a cash settlement to cancel the news conference. ʻjuːkɪtɛl had another alleged affair, with married actor David Boreanaz. In May 2010, The Huffington Post released text messages to support the affair allegations. ʻjuːkɪtɛl initially stated that she was not involved with Boreanaz, but later admitted to the affair. During a May 14, 2010 appearance on TMZ Live, ʻjuːkɪtɛl discussed Boreanaz and her new life as the most famous mistress on the planet. She denied extorting him over their alleged affair. On October 2, 2011, she married insurance underwriter and former Penn State fullback Matt Hahn. On May 15, 2012, ʻjuːkɪtɛl gave birth to a daughter named Wyatt Lily. Hahn filed for divorce from ʻjuːkɪtɛl in 2013. The divorce was finalized in January 2014. ʻjuːkɪtɛl owns and operates New York City children's clothing boutique, Wyatt Lily, named after her daughter. In addition to personal shopping, she sells whimsical children's clothing, accessories, monogrammed items, toys and gifts. References. External links: Rachel ʻjuːkɪtɛl at the Internet Movie Database.